Welcome to 4th grade book talks for April. Hello, 4th graders. By now, you probably know who I am. Sarah, the book talk librarian from the Saratoga Springs Public Library, and I'm here again in April to tell you about some awesome books. April and her father traveled to an Arctic outpost for 6 months of scientific research. It's called Bear Island. But April's father tells her that no bears live there. While her father works all day, April explores the island, and she does see a polar bear who is hurt and starving. Where did this bear come from? Where is the rest of his family? Can April help him? Read to find out. The Last Bear by Hannah Gold. You'll remember Bob the dog from the book, The One and Only Ivan. If you haven't read that yet, it is amazing. Well, Bob is back for his own adventure. Bob now lives with Julia and frequently visits Ivan and Ruby at the animal sanctuary where they both live and where Julia's father works. I don't want to give away too much, but their lives are pretty great until a hurricane strikes. The One and Only Bob by Catherine Applegate. Stefan is trying to figure out what lane he should stay in. He is 12 years old and the world is starting to treat him differently. As a mixed-race kid, he is noticing that strangers are treating him differently than his white friends. His white friends don't get into trouble for doing the same things as Stefan, and his black friends want Stefan to hang out more with them. When he tries to get the two groups together, Stefan realizes that he doesn't want to just stay in one lane. What Lane by Tori Maldonado. Badger is a rock scientist, an important rock scientist. He likes his life orderly and he lives alone. Then along comes Skunk, who is invited to live in Badger's brownstone by his Aunt Lydia. Aunt Lydia knows that Skunk needs a home, but Skunk is messy when he cooks and tries to take over Badger's box room. Skunk is even friends with chickens. But I think you can guess that the two become friends in this adorable animal book, Skunk and Badger by Amy Timberlake. Maggie has been waiting her entire life to get a dog, and it's finally time. Her family goes to the shelter, and she finds the perfect one. Maggie is in love. But oh no, her face starts to swell. She is allergic. She gets tested and actually has a severe allergy to any animal with fur or feathers. How can she be allergic to the things that she loves so much? Now she has to get weekly allergy shots, and there is so much more to this graphic novel, Allergic by Megan Wagner Lloyd. This book is definitely one of my favorites. Marshall and Tamaya are neighbors who walk home from school together. When Marshall is threatened by a bully named Chad, the two take another route home, which is through the woods. But Chad finds them and goes after Marshall. Tamaya picks up a wad of fuzzy mud that she sees everywhere in the woods and throws it at Chad's face. When she gets home, her hand is itchy and starts to develop a horrible rash. The next day, Chad has disappeared, and it's about to get much worse in this biological thriller, Fuzzy Mud by Louis Satcher. Ellie hates crowds and attention, but the thing is that her bat mitzvah is coming up, and that means she has to sing in front of a crowd of strangers in Hebrew, have a large party afterwards, and get lots of attention. Since her parents and her sister won't listen to her about having a small celebration, the only way Ellie sees to get out of it is to sabotage her own party. And the sabotaging does work, including hacked emails to the caterer. But then everything goes really wrong. It's My Party and I Don't Want to Go by Amanda Panich. Harry Mancini loves magic and lives in the New York City home where Harry Houdini once lived. He knows lots about Houdini, including the fact that everyone believed that Houdini could escape death. Could this happen? Well, one day Harry and his friend Zeke are playing near train tracks, and Harry's shoelace becomes stuck in the track as the train approaches. Harry awakens in the hospital with a concussion and a mysterious flip phone. And guess who is texting him? Harry Houdini. And Houdini wants to switch places with Harry. Houdini and Me by Dan Gutman. All of these books are available to borrow from the Saratoga Springs Public Library, and most are available on Overdrive and the Libby app. Happy reading!